4/12/2016, Julie from the Heart of Feather Heart Temple YouTube site. I just was doing the video about the Fallen Watchers and how they raped women. And my video camera cut out. I went to go make the next video and the thing just completely shut itself off. So, like I said, now I can't prove it, but when I start talking about things that, well, there's something that doesn't want me to talk about, they make it known. And I can't prove it though, but I just had to say it. It just makes me laugh. But anyway, when it comes to the information that they're giving us, now just remember, they're not going to come out and tell you everything. You know, we get bits and pieces of spiritual information and religious doctrine, very, very minute compared to what's in the Vatican libraries. Now, how I found that out is I ran into someone who was a supposed religious scholar, and he was pretty high up in one of those male organizations, and he supposedly had access to the Vatican libraries, and he told me something that I already knew, and I already knew since a child, since I was a little girl. He confirmed it for me by telling me that he laughed. He thought it was very funny that the information that the average person receives in the bookstores from the spiritual gurus is all the watered down version of true spirituality. You see, they can't well, first of all, they don't think you can handle it, okay? They think we are stupid, okay? And that that's their little superiority thing, I guess, where they'll tell you what they think you should know, what you should know, but they're not going to tell you at all. They're going to give it to you in fragments, and when they give you the truth in fragments, it's going to be mixed with lies, which waters down the truth vibrationally. Not only that, when you take something from its original language and put it in another language, you alter the vibration of frequency of that knowledge. Remember that. So that's another way that we are not taught the fullness of, or the wholeness of, spirituality. But he even gave me specifics, which I won't get in this video, about how we're taught specifically wrong vibrations of things, supposedly, so that we get into an illusionary state of heightened spirituality, really, that is nothing but an illusion. So, and when he told me that, he just confirmed, like I said, what I had always thought, even as a little girl going to church. I knew something was very wrong. And how I knew? Like I say, and I'll say again, I don't know how I know. I just know. It's how I was made. And it's how a lot of you were made. Not just me. There are plenty of people out there who are what they call the Word born in the flesh. Spiritual word. And that's not just Christianity. That is a spiritual, I don't even know what you want to call it. It is something that happens on the planet. There are people who are born to be physical representations of spiritual law. And there are plenty of us out there. It's just that we haven't been born from a virgin, like it says in the Bible, okay? And even that, if you do any looking into that, the word virgin meant an unwed maiden. The ancients, see, they changed the word definitions to confuse us. Okay, so that's just one thing. So just remember that the word virgin, to the ancients, it meant an unwed mother. So I just, and I'm not a religious scholar, and I'm not religiously trying to indoctrinate you. I'm just telling you, sharing with you some things that I learned along the way, and how people have come in and out of my life and given me bits and pieces of things that verify things that I always knew. And I'm sharing them with you so that you can say that you always knew that. You just didn't have someone to verify it for you. And that doesn't mean that all of the spiritual information out there is wrong or invalid. What that means, what I'm trying to explain to you is, don't accept it as an absolute, all across the board. Study it and ask questions. Keep a critical thinking turned on when absorbing the information. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't want to stomp on those things that you believe in. I think that some of them are very beautiful and innocent, and I would never want to take them away from you. I am here more or less to enrich it, to tell you that it's okay. And it's not like I haven't been a victim of these watered down version of things. I'm in the same boat as you are. It's just that my mind has a way of deciphering things because that's how I was created. I'm in the same boat as everyone else floating down the river. I'm just trying to throw you a life raft here and there. Anyway, have a beautiful day. I've gone too long in this video. Have a beautiful day, people on the planet.